Hello, I'm Dr. Lisa Brown, pharmacist turned holistic hormone specialist. I've been working with women in perimenopause and early menopause for the last 12 years now. Today, we're going to talk about supplements for support, specifically in perimenopause. So, that transition towards menopause, which for most of us is in our 40s. Which supplements are good, which are no good, which are a complete waste of your money. So, we're going to walk through my three main principles that I operate by when it comes to supplements. Number one is it is always going to be better for your body to get a nutrient from the whole food source or from the actual source. What do I mean by this? Your body will better absorb, digest, metabolize the protein that you get from a piece of meat or eggs or cheese or beans than it will from a protein powder, right? So if you had those two choices, here's a hunk of meat, here is protein powder mixed with milk, your body's going to get the protein best, way, a million times better from that meat than the protein powder. Okay, so always better to get your nutrients, again, whatever that might be, from the whole food source over taking a pill or mixing a powder. Number two, supplements were initially designed for, and should be used to do just that, to supplement, to be an add-on to what we're already doing. For example, I would not advise you to take a multivitamin and you continue eating processed food, fast food, whatever it is, and expect to get all the nutrients you need from that multivitamin. It's just not going to happen, right? That's not how supplements work. They are meant to get us a little bit of the full way there. Okay, so I always want you to keep that in mind when you're considering a supplement. Should I take this? Or do I need to maybe look at what I can eat or what I could drink, to get this from a whole food source instead, and maybe use the supplement just to give me a little bit of the extra way there. So that brings us to number three, my overall opinion on supplements that are marketed for women in perimenopause. And this is not be a popular opinion. Some of you might not like it, but my overall opinion is that they're a waste of money. Some of them contain some good ingredients, but at the end of the day, you are not going to get the most bang from your buck from a supplement. And if you see an ad for a supplement and you buy that supplement and then you get disappointed because it doesn't work, I want you to stop and think, what was I expecting of this supplement? Did I expect it to get me all of the way there? Were those realistic expectations? Because more than likely you could have spent that money or the time you spent thinking about this and put that somewhere else and gotten a much better return on your investment. Okay, so my overall opinion is that they are not worth your money. I've been a pharmacist for a really long time, and from that standpoint, I can also tell you that a lot of supplements are not what they say they are anyway. In fact, I'd venture to say the majority of them are not what they say they are. So you also want to be really careful with the supplement line that you're going with, okay? What supplements am I taking right now, for example? Let's look at that. I only recommend 2 supplements on a consistent, regular basis for women in perimenopause, myself included. The first of which is magnesium, okay? I'm not a salesperson for this product line. This is one product line that I'm okay with, but there are several out there. In fact, there are some that are probably better than this. But this is what I have right now, and I'm okay with you taking this product line as well. So with magnesium is very good to replenish the magnesium that we've lost over years, if not decades, of stress. Okay, so you need to take magnesium in perimenopause for that purpose, to offset that stress effect on your body. Magnesium is very calming. It also helps us sleep at night, which can be so beneficial for so many of us in perimenopause. Okay, and we want it to be specifically this glycinate form, or there's also a form called bisglycinate. That is also a good type. So there's other magnesiums on the market, like citrates, oxalates, some other types that are really good for gut health or for like muscle cramps, but that's not what we're going for your perimenopause symptoms. We want it to be this particular type. The other one I recommend for my clients in perimenopause, and I'm on myself consistently, is calcium. This one I have here, this is what I'm taking right now. It also contains vitamin K and vitamin D. I really like that combo for bone support. In general, for my clients, I usually only recommend calcium or vitamin D if you're not on it already. A lot of women are. Vitamin K is one, and all of these things I want to emphasize. I would never advise you to take a supplement without talking to your doctor first, because I don't know your health history. I'm coming from a very, general standpoint. But I would absolutely never recommend that you take this one without talking to your doctor. There are some people who do have issues with vitamin K, for example, but magnesium and calcium are the ones to focus on. Okay, some others that I do recommend for certain women at certain time periods are there's some adrenal support products on the market that I will recommend for a certain time and place. Typically not something that I recommend you're on long term. And those products usually contain a blend of ashwagandha, some have licorice root, some even have like reishi mushroom. So there are different things in them. So it depends, again, what's in the product and that particular woman. It's not something that I would recommend you take just across the board without knowing you better and without having a specific intention for it. Another one I do recommend a lot for my clients is DHEA. And this is a hormone that you can get over the market or over the counter. This one I don't recommend for all women, but I do for some. And then there are also some liver support supplements out there that I'll recommend for some of my clients, depending on their symptoms and at certain times of the month. So if you want a more customized supplement assessment of what you're on now or what maybe would be best for you, reach out to me. That is definitely something that we can schedule. But these are my general rules of thumb that I wanted to share with you today. If you liked this video, make sure you like it, subscribe to this channel. Tell me what you want to learn more about.